Hello YouTube, and I'm back with some other tanks, and today I'm going to show you the mighty Mouse Tier 10 German heavy tank, the heaviest tank in the world and in the game as well. This is very interesting and actually underrated tank. Many underestimate the tank, saying it's rubbish and it doesn't work. But it's really good tank, as I will show you in the game. I have it about 1 week. So, and this is quite a good game. Let's show the composition. We have many tier 10s. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tier 10s per team. Some tier 8s for tier 9s, and 1 tier 8 in the enemy team. We have 3 artillery, which at first I thought, God, I will be arted heavily in this game, but actually it wasn't that game. Sorry for a bit lower graphics because, well, my computer is a bit laggy today, so well, this is interesting shot. I didn't aim fully and I shot and it went through the lower plate, so this was quite good snapshot. So let's talk about a bit the tank while I'm playing the game. It's quite heavily armored, as you can see at down below. You can see it shows how thick the armor is. It's calculating, and see when I'm going straight on, it's 250 millimeters, but I can get it about up to 400 millimeters if I angle properly. And here I missed the shot. I don't know how. It actually should went in, but it didn't. Okay. It's very slow. Top speed is 20 kilometers per hour only. But the weirdest thing, it doesn't feel like slow. Not so. It is slow, but it doesn't feel like you can't get anywhere with it. An interesting, it has a bit not so good gun, which has great alpha 490, but aim time is 2.9 seconds, which is long, and the penetration is second lowest, 246 millimeters penetration. Only horse gun has the U100, the 15 centimeter gun, which has 234, if I'm not mistaken. So with this really interesting tank, if you can put it, if you are not arted, it's a beast of a tank. If you're getting arted, well, then it's bad. And it has really powerful engine, 1750 horsepower, actually the most powerful in the game, but it's to the most heaviest tank, and it pulls off about 9 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio. It has enormous ammo capacity. You will never run out of shells, I think. Well, in this game I shot 20 shots, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a beast of a game. Well, we are losing the game now. This went slightly to the left too much, and well, it didn't hit it. Another interesting, in the next patch, 8.6 patch, it will have upgraded spall liner. It had super heavy spall liner, which will get every tank above 70 tons will get that, which gives 30% damage reduction for artillery shells. As you can see, I have 6 cents on my tank. I have repairs on my tank, and I'm all of my crewmen have repair, except for the one of the loaders, because it's the new loader, because the we gave over to P has 5 crewmen, and this tank has 6. And well, one loader is new. Interestingly, I don't have crew to 100%. I've played about 10 games in this tank. This was an RT hit from the 43. I go through, and you can see the the armor walking, yeah. It's quite, you can angle it quite heavy, up to 40 degrees if you are not against those 300mm penetration guns from tier 10 tank destroyers. You can angle it up to 40 degrees and nobody will get through. Now we're pulling, see, another artillery hit. Sorry, bit laggish, my computer, I don't know, is not working in full capacity. No, why, don't know why. They're pulling a beautiful shot in the Jagdtiger. We are still losing, and I think, yeah, I should go. Well, the only problem with this thing is its speed, yeah, which it doesn't have. But in any other way, it's really good tank. Many people underestimate this tank because it's sluggish and it doesn't have a good gun. If you can put the armor into use, it has really excellent armor, how I said, and I don't see why this thing is rubbish at any way. It has its weaknesses and its strong points. It's, as usual, well, back to the game. We're still losing 9-11. We are basically have been losing all the whole game. Now I've done 4,200 damage. I want to say on this tanker they have gun rammer, vents, and the spoiler. Yeah, that's the basic setup for this tank. Well, there isn't anything else to add. It's the best setup for this tank is rammer, vents, and large spireliner, which an 8.6 will be super heavy or super large spireliner. I don't know how is properly the proper name for this thing. As you can see, we are down to 3 tier 10 tanks and 1 artillery. One of our E100s gone killing other artillery. Well, while we are clearing out this parts, well, I'll just say it's really nice tank. It's nothing much to say. It's just excellent. If you can put it in the proper use, side scraping like now. If you can see, I have 300mm of armor. He have to have high damage, no high penetration roll to penetrate me. Now here, yes, it's 243mm, so it's not that great, but I'm almost reloaded. Shot for lower plate, it goes through. Only one tank left, it's the T-34. Really nice tankers. It's more opportunistic, if I want to say. It's really good when you are on closed maps like Himmelsdorf. It's just beast, and it's well when you're not getting arty. It's I've been in games in Redshire, for example, when I lost basically all my health. I lost all my health in just a second because there was 4 arty in the game, and that's quite bad. Arty is basically the biggest enemy for this thing, but it's quite a good tank. As you can see, I did 6,000 damage, and I will show you the end plate in a bit. Well, this is the first end plate, and as you can see, I received 54,000 credits and received 2,234 experience, doubled of course. Also I did get my mastery badge and a sharpshooter, and I made 25,000 credits with a tier 10. It sounds a lot sometimes with tier 6 or tier 7 or even tier 8 tanks you can't get that much money, but I did it in tier 10. That's because it has it has armor, as you know, and if you're not getting arted like hell, it's actually bounced quite a lot of shots, and the repair cost is quite low for tanks which doesn't have armor, like, I don't know, Batchets, or it's basically if it hits it penetrates, but this has really high chance of bouncing, and if it bounced, that doesn't mean it does damage to you, and that means you don't have to pay so high money. So it was quite low repair cost. We will later see it. Next standard plate, I'm in top of the list, and I did 1,117 experience. I did 6k damage. The next guy, the other E100, did 4,372. He was really good mate. He helped me. We did like cover each other, if you want to say that. And this is the last end plate. As you can see, I shot 19 shots and 17 connected, and I penetrated 16 times, and as you can see, I received 5 hits, and the potential damage received was 3,720. It actually was quite lucky, because it's quite low damage rolls. Well, not in this tank, but in the VK4502P, the tier 9 tank, I've got about 10,000 potential damage received and survived the battle because of the armor. Next thing, as you can see, auto repair vehicle only costs 8,586, and that's because it has the armor, as I previously told. Auto resupplement is 20k, and well, that's all to say. Mouse, excellent tank. It's underestimated. Really good tank. I don't see the problem. Maybe if the gun was a bit better, but it's really good tank. Goodbye. It was my Cupid, and see you next time.